Now, the Queensland Flood Commission of Inquiry's interim report will be released in Brisbane today.
The report will make recommendations on what could be improved after wide-scale flooding last January claimed the lives of 35 people. Queensland 7:30 reporter Cathy McLeish joins us now from Brisbane. Cathy, good morning. Queenslanders are hoping for answers from this inquiry. To what extent will this interim report provide those answers?
Good morning, Francis. Yes, they are looking to this report. It will provide quite a few answers. The report is also aimed at making recommendations for any urgent changes required ahead of the next wet season. So it's looking into things like preparation and planning, flood management, dam management and emergency early warning systems. So there'll be quite a few answers about what happened and also what needs to be changed.
And which authorities and individuals are likely to come under pressure with the release of this report?
Look, that's quite possible. The Commission of Inquiry has been very thorough. It's been quite an enormous task, and the government has said all the way along that it will leave no stone unturned in looking at what happened here and how those kinds of things can be prevented in the future. But, you know, we've heard it many times, and it really was an unprecedented situation here in January. 15 major rivers were in flood at the same time. 12 of them were at their highest recorded level ever. 30,000 homes and businesses were flood affected. So those events will basically rewrite the flood and disaster management books here. We're looking at a whole new set of figures as well, I guess.
And Cathy, what's the sense of anticipation among residents for this report?
There's an enormous sense of anticipation, Francis. Right across the board, people are going to be looking to this report and really want to have some answers. I'm with Jennifer Robusto. Jennifer's house was flooded in January on the south side of Brisbane at Kenmore. Jennifer, what's the situation with your house now?
They've just finished the underpinning, and God willing, in about 2 weeks they'll start on the rest of the house, and I should be home for Christmas, I hope.
That's quite a long time. It was massive damage?
It was massive damage. Basically the whole house bar the upstairs went under.
So what will you be looking for in the report? What are you looking to see?
I just hope that they will make it a little more flexible, that nothing's written in stone, that the weather is unpredictable and they should be able to move with that.
And you know, I know many of your neighbours were affected as well. What do you hear from other flood victims? What's the feeling from people?
People are still quite angry because we think it was unnecessary. If the dam hadn't been opened, we probably wouldn't have flooded. If they'd addressed it earlier, it would have been a lot better.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Thank you.
So, Francis, that's the feeling here. You know, that's a big part of the feeling here. People are still very angry. Many people were hurt. Their livelihoods were hurt, and there are just an enormous amount of unknowns. So, hopefully, there'll be some answers in that today.
Cathy McLeish on the river in Brisbane. There. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Francis.